Now for the most famous words in auto racing, representing all those that have been touched by autism, please welcome Larry Oliveri.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
This is a track full of surprises.
Well, DW, for the final time in 2009, buddy, in honor of all of our NASCAR fans, reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
Be nice, green flag out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. See you in Daytona, boys, because it's over and over for us.
Rewind and look who it is, Kyle Busch, right up on the outside, right away, just as he did in yesterday's truck race. Trying to fight his way to the front in a hurry. How's that working so far?
Well, he's going for the lead.
Right.
I'll get to the bottom when I get to the front.
Let's get to the bottom of this, maybe in turn 3. Reutimann led the first lap, got his 5 bonus points. Look who's right with them, Reed Sorensen.
Yeah, that's David's first lap, and he's led here at Dover in the Cup Series.
On this battle, Montoya high, Reutimann low.
I mean, look at this battle for the lead. Side by side, they're almost 2 by 2.
I think what they're trying to do, they know the tires aren't going to last very long, so they're going to use the heck out of them while they're good.
While we got them.
Use them while you got them. And
Here
goes
comes
David.
Sorensen. He's got to run behind Reutimann. That moves Montoya back to 3rd. Reed Sorensen has not yet led a lap in 2009.
But boy, he is. I think he's going to today, Mike, because that car is jumping up off the corner.
It just flies through the middle.
Whoa, here we go.
We had a three-way battle for the lead. Reed Sorensen got up beside Reutimann in 00. Biffle said, boys, I want this lead.
Sorensen's trying to lead this lap, and he's got it.
He's got it.
Biffle got loose off the corner on the bottom.
And that's the first lap that Reed Sorensen has led in 2009.
Attaboy.
Yellow's out.
37 car just blew the heck out of the right front tire.
Tony Raines. And that tire took the fender and everything. Now,
boy, Ryan Newman on 2 different restarts here has really made a huge jump to the outside and been able to pass a couple of cars by surprise.
And for the lead, here comes Jimmy Johnson on the outside of Biffle.
Powers by.
Got him.
Well, he couldn't do it on the bottom while ago, so heck, I'm going to try it on the high side.
Caution.
Two guys, there's a caution on the racetrack.
Debris in turn 2, Matt. Debris in turn number 2 has put us under caution in the middle of green flag pit stops. Now, this all began about 6 laps ago when John Andretti slid through turn 1, pancaked the wall in turn 2, and then, Larry, I think people started to get a little gun shy and started bringing their teams to pit road under green.
But who it really benefited was those guys that decided to come to pit road under that second caution, like Carl Edwards, like Mark Martin.
See, this is where they need to wave around in my mind. You know, get the leader back in front where he belongs, have double file restarts, 3 wide down in the corner here. You know, everybody's going to be trying hard to stay in front of that 48 car.
You're riding with Denny Hamlin. You can hear the tire down and see the car vibrating because Hamlin took a wild ride into the turn 3 wall. Watch the 11.
Yeah, he just gets in here and you watch his car. It just right front let's go and bang. Man, he was doing, I bet you, at least 150 miles an hour headed in that corner.
Green flag to begin lap 237. Jimmy Johnson, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Rick Hendrick, 1, 2, 3.
And you know what? We have seen Hendrick 1, 2, 3 a lot this year. It's just been minus the 88 car. And there he is right up there in the 3rd spot.
Back straight away, Paul Menard.
And somebody, Robbie
Gordon.
Wow, that's a hard hit. On the 7 particularly.
Sure is, Darrell. Robbie coming off a fine 3rd place finish last week. And Menard's card, the left side, all torn up. We're ready to restart to begin lap 291.
Well, no matter what, even Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the cars that pitted that time, everybody will have to make at least one more pit stop.
And our post setter was in, and they did a lot of work on the back of the car, and I just told that they tried to unhook the rear bar.
Debris in turn 3 puts us under caution for the 9th time today. This is the 6th yellow flag for debris. Greg Biffle and both the Newman-Haas cars get out first. Stewart and Newman, then Casey Kane. Boy, Busch and David Stremme a gamble. He picks up 9 spots.
So Jimmy Johnson, the 48 car, went from 1st to 9th, and not all because of other cars just taking 2. It looks like they had a little bit of a snafu on their pit stop.
Oh, trouble. David Stremme in the wall. An accordion effect. He got troubled up there with Matt Kenseth. Reutimann spins to miss him.
Boy, Reutimann did an incredible job to miss David Stremme.
Stremme
I don't know how he missed it.
Greg Biffle leads them back to the green flag.
Well, Jimmy Johnson is going to have to get by some of these cars in a hurry to have any realistic chance of winning this race. And I just don't see that happening with the guys on the inside racing each other, holding everybody up.
Dover just always seems to be a big rubber band race. They all spread out, and as we get to lap 400, they all come right back together, and here they are.
Now Stewart's going to try the high side that time off 4.
Got a 4-2 Chevrolets here going at it. I love it.
9 to go. Stewart to the bottom. Biffle goes up high, too high.
Looks like the All-Star race.
Now Biffle may try the crossover. He gets the good run off turn 2, side by side.
Jimmy Johnson's loving every bit of this. Race each other, boys. Race each other. I am here.
Tony Stewart is going to become the 11th different leader today. Side by side for second.
Jimmy Johnson is there. He's got him now, Larry. I think those 4 tires really starting to pay off. But that's going to be the challenge. Can I get by this cat?
There'll be 5 to go this time. Johnson all the way up to the top of the racetrack.
He'll never make it up there.
What a drive. He gets off the corner, though, Darrell, coming down the hill and gets right to Stewart's bumper.
There he goes to the bottom, side by side through 1 and 2. Stewart should get the run.
It's going to get
the high side.
Going to get loose down there. I think that's what he knows. His car is really free. He knows he can't make that pass down there, I'm pretty sure.
2 of America's best slugging it out in equal equipment with 4 laps to go. Who's going to win it?
Well, you got him, dude. You got him.
I don't know about that.
Chad Canals coaching his driver, Jimmy Johnson.
He's going to have to sneak by him. He's going to have to get a nose on him right here or off one of these corners where Tony can't move up in front of him. As long as Stewart can beat him and move up in front of him, he'll never get by him.
Darrell, I like it better when that 14 car runs high through 1 and 2. I don't think he can do it staying on the bottom.
Here they come.
3 to go.
Almost touched.
Don't do that to me, dude. There's one thing I know about that guy in that 14 car. Don't start beating around on him.
I believe he might get the run this time off of turn 2. Let's see if he can complete the pass. He's going to have to go high in 3 and 4.
I believe that little bump down the front here, there he goes. He's got the lead now.
And Johnson's got that big drive off turn number 4. This should carry him past Stewart and into the lead with 2 to go.
I think that bump down the front here on Tony Stewart, it was kind of a little wake-up call. Hey, man, I got 4 tires. You got 2. I'm coming. 1 more lap to go. 1 mile. Johnson is my hero today, Larry. That was a whale of a drive. Taking those 4 tires, that gamble, and driving it to the front.
But you know who's breathing the easiest right now? Chad Canals in that 48 pit crew.
Yeah, well, he's doing those I told you so's now.
Jimmy Johnson and the Cobalt Tools Lowe's Chevrolet come off turn 4
Yippee!
and score their 4th win at Dover, their 2nd win of 2009.
Stewart 2nd, Biffle 3rd, Kenseth 4th, Kurt Busch 5th.
Incredible race. I don't even know where to begin. How in the world, as we get drenched, how in the world did you come back to win that thing?
Great race car. I mean, so much fun today. We had an awesome, awesome race car, and I can't thank these guys for working so hard to get us cars to drive that comfortable. I mean, we've been fast, but this was a very special car today, and I got to thank Chad and these guys, Hendrick Department, everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. But at the end, those guys stayed out on 2, and I just had to go. Got running around the top and had one heck of a race with Tony. I mean, that's how racing's supposed to be done. So big thanks to the fans for their support of our great sport. Hopefully we put on a good show for them. Thank you, Fox, for what you've done for the year. Thanks to all the 48 fans and Sprint for putting on such a good show for us. Let us come out and race.
Well, with a run like that, we have to give the driver some credit, too. You won here before. Has it ever felt like this? Rick Hendrick back in victory lane. The Autism Speaks 400. It was a big day. It was a huge day. And to be able to have to run that hard and pass that many good cars to get the lead, that's a challenge. So I really had to suck it up and get going. And I thought I was going to pound the wall a couple times on the top. I cooked it off in there too fast and slid right up to the crumbs. And I'm like, please stick, please. And it stuck, and I made it back around. So it was good.